check it. I'm coming. Check it.
Nah.
Hold up, what?
You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Give him a
I
chance.
got it.
Nah, you ain't got it, bro. I know you ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Oh, man, you don't know the bars I got in here, bro. Like,
You ain't got it today.
it's straight off the dome.
You ain't got it today.
Straight off the dome.
You ain't got it.
Bitch, you the greatest. Got the complaints coming in from the nettest. Got the best roles, we ain't talking about baby. My big bad podcast. Brigade is back. One is big and one is fat. One lover boy just to keep you attached. My big bad podcast.
Didn't even say 3. You said
Brigade, baby, Brigade. What's up, people? We're here. You know what it is. It's John Michael, Big Sexy, Andrew Nelson. Say hi, guys.
You.
All right, and we're here with special guest. I met him my first time ever at the Dojo Comedy Club.
That was your first time there?
My first time there, man.
No way. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, man. My man Ryan. And he is,
Hey.
what is it?
Alementary Brewing. We make beer.
They make
Super
beer.
simple. We make
Fucking
beer.
great.
Taste reaction.
So we all got a bunch of beer here.
Grab a sip here, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Man.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's what the listeners want to
wanna
hear.
try
Yeah, let me try it. It's too sweet for you?
I actually like this.
I don't like
This shit's
beer,
good. I like it.
Yeah, the thing about Nelson is that he's actually like, what do you go like a bitch? You know how they like? He likes like Mike's hard and things like that. You know, like very like.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I saw
imagine
that.
Ryan's like, well, me too.
I saw all that stuff be like real popular. I'm old. I'm over 40. So I saw all that be real popular and go away and come
like
back.
that.
Like
Close
when
the
I was
blinds.
a kid, you had to get Boone's Farm or something like that if you wanted to impress white girls. You needed Boone's Farm or like Mad
for the
Dog
girls,
2020s.
yeah. Mad Dogs,
You needed
hell
to
yeah.
have that stuff around, and then it went completely away forever, and now it's back with a vengeance. Those things are everywhere.
So, what are the flavors you have?
I got a bunch of beers. This is just a regular lager. It's beer-flavored beer that tastes like beer. Trust
I love that.
Beer flavor.
What do you mean by beer flavored beer that tastes like beer?
You take
Hold
a
on.
sip and you go, "Oh man, that tastes like beer."
There's no way it's anything else. It's definitely beer.
That's it. Like it'd be like a classy version of a Beck's or something like that, I guess.
Okay.
And that's just one of our seasonal IPAs.
That's what I got here.
Sports Ball's a joke on me. I'm the straight white guy at the brewery, so they all make fun of me. They call it Sports Ball. I'm also a Devil Season ticket holder.
Nice.
So yes. And then this is one of our big dark beers that has a lot of flavor. It's an Imperial Oatmeal Milk Stout with coffee and coconut.
All right, so all right.
Good.
Wait, I got a special one though. So who's this one after?
That's our
where the
American.
rainbow is?
That's our American Pale Ale random. That's
the gay one.
Yeah,
We
that's
call
what I
that.
was gonna
They're
say.
all gay beers, sir. Good at my job. So that is actually, we joke in the industry, that's a cheat beer because it's two hops that basically like it's Citra and Mosaic, and those two hops kind of just taste like orange juice when you put
Yeah,
them
this
together.
doesn't taste like beer.
That's so good, dude.
Tastes like orange
It's
juice, right?
like
It
a
doesn't
beer.
taste-
That's like the beer pong drink.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
have.
very popular, and that's only 5.5% too.
It doesn't have a strong
you
beer
can crush
taste.
those
That's
bad
solid,
boys.
though.
Yeah, I'll try it.
No, it's not, man. Most Modelo's 5.2.
Oh, that shit
You
tastes
know,
ass to me.
once you start getting up into your 6.5 territory, that's when you start to play with fire. Where like you can drink a few beers way too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then it
it's-
sneaks up on you.
yeah, it does. It does.
It has like almost like an IPA flavor that
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, it is. It's very similar.
Brigade, we
But
all
like
kiss,
lighter though,
so-
but much
Yep.
lighter though.
You could
That's
drink
good.
a lot of those in an afternoon and
Yeah.
not feel like you could feel refreshed.
I like IPAs. I like feeling that like
A lot going on.
yeah.
Bulky. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Who came up with this artwork? Because all of them are
One of my
that's
bosses
super dope.
actually does that now. We had an art kid for a long time, and he left to go do video game design down in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Shout out him.
And one of my bosses are smart guys. One of them, the one who does the labels, actually has a PhD in microbiology. So
Damn,
you-
okay.
if you've got a PhD in science, you can figure out how to run
Oh, he doesn't,
Illustrator.
he doesn't have a PhD, but he is a scientist over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bachelor's.
Nice.
You
Oh,
can't
cool.
tell, I know,
Yeah, so
but-
that's where the logo comes from. And then
Yeah.
our slogan is better drinking through science.
Gotcha. Nice. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
That's
like
dope.
we've got a scientist who's in charge of the fermentation, and then his husband is a mechanical and electrical engineer. So he's really, really good at like making things flow through pipes in a brew house.
Nice.
So that's where the rainbow comes from.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and so
Wow,
it's it's an interesting dynamic working for a married couple,
Yeah, 'cause
gay or
usually they-
straight, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's an interesting dynamic working for.
Wait,
a
are
married
they
couple.
gay? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah,
oh, they
yeah.
are gay.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. All right,
Yeah.
so fucking come on, gays. Support the beard. Support the beard.
Yeah, we do okay. We do okay.
Yeah.
I like the design. It's very like simple, but at the same time, it like catches your eye.
Yeah, for sure. And I tried this one here.
It's like molecules and shit.
What is it?
Arecibo.
Yeah, Arecibo. That's the one that's like oatmeal, right?
Yeah.
It's very flavorful.
Coffee,
and,
coconut.
It reminds me kind of like similar to a what is it? The black one.
What?
Guinness.
Racist, sir.
Black one, I was like, Hennessy.
I don't know where you was going with that.
You know the black.
Yeah, you know them.
The blacks.
No, like a Guinnessy kind of like.
Yeah,
It has like that milky,
Stout.
like
It's
It's
it's.
Oh, it is a stout, right?
It is a
Oh,
stout.
that's
Yeah,
exactly
it's in that
why.
vein.
Okay, that's exactly
It's in that
why.
vein. And
All
if you've ever seen GoldenEye, you know that big satellite that Bond slides down at the end.
Fuck,
that
man, I'm
is
not-
that is Arecibo. It's a telescope in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
damn.
It actually
He's
recently.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
We did a beer called Puerto Rico. Porter's a beer style. So it was a porter with coffee and coconut. And then we did a big stout that we called Launchpad because it was like an over 10% imperial stout. So
Okay.
it sends you to the moon.
Damn. Yeah.
And then we had kind of divergent markets for both of those beers. And people were kind of like, we want this beer back. We want that beer back. And one year we were like, let's just combine them and make them into one beer. And that's that beer.
Gotcha.
Damn, that's fire.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Where's the brewery?
Hackensack.
Hackensack.
Oh, shit, that's
We're distributed through the whole state of New Jersey, Philadelphia, and the 5 boroughs.
Nice.
You guys do like tours and shit? That would be cool.
We're all over. Dude, my job is literally touring bars. I get paid to go to bars.
Nice.
Dude,
And then I run the bar at the brewery.
The
So
dream.
like if you
You're living the
bartend-
dream.
Dude, I spend more time trying to actively not drink with people than you would ever imagine in your life. Everybody's like, "Oh, you just go to bars and drink beers." I'm like, 100% not how this works. 100% not how this works at all. But yeah, you know, it's
Yeah, that's what they
cool.
think of comedy too. I'm like, yeah, like I practice a lot of bars, and they're like, oh, so you must be like getting drunk every night. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no.
like I try not to.
Definitely
like,
not. It's definitely not
it's
how
too
it
easy to do that all the time that you have to like actively try not to.
And you see
know?
my business, you see people who fuck that up royally. Like I've been doing this for almost 6 years. I worked at a bar for 2 years before that. Before that, I was an auto mechanic, and before that, I was a touring musician. If I had gone right out of a touring musician to working at a brewery, we would not be having this conversation. I'd be barely holding on, probably out of rehab, like the whole works.
What music?
I've done a lot of different things. I played drums for a while. I played guitar in a touring band.
We do something here called Mexican drum. Oh no, imagine just fucking kill Tony shit. Like,
You be drumming a Mexican?
yeah, that's cool. All right, wait, you did drums and what else?
Drums and guitar.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Damn, I wish we had instruments here and you could just fucking.
I could
rock
probably
out.
tune that little bastard up and play it. It's not that
Yeah.
hard. We'll figure it out. Figure it out, yeah. And then I fixed cars for a long time.
I
then,
bought that to learn how to play, and now it's just on the wall.
Let me guess, you bought that in like June of 2020.
I just
Everybody's fucking home. You and everybody else.
I just always wanted one because like I heard one song that was played by ukulele, and I was like, oh man, I want to learn how to play that.
Is it the Somewhere Over the Rainbow song?
No,
Oh, thank God. I was going to shit all over you.
Well, the song that I wanted is also really gay, but like, yeah, but it's not that one. Yeah, so I learned like 2 chords and then never.
I told him.
No, but I don't care. Like I'm just happy to have it.
I bought so much shit off of people who started instruments in the pandemic. Thank you, everybody. Fucking great.
Do you still do music on like the side or?
No.
Well, you
God,
DJ
no.
though.
Yeah, the thought of lugging my shit to a bar and then hoping somebody doesn't touch it is horrifying.
Yeah, what's your stories where people like steal other people's guitars or some shit like that?
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
That happens often?
Yeah. People's like trailers will get stolen or
Damn,
stuff like
fuck.
that. Like, I'm not stupid enough to run around with anything that's expensive. I wouldn't
Yeah.
like if I was going to play a bar. I would bring like
Yeah.
something decent but nothing expensive.
Yeah, that's why I don't fucking carry anything
Kurt Cobain used
expensive.
to go to like, he used to go to like pawn shops and just pick up like knockoff Strats, and that's what he would.
Yeah, he would do that. He had an affinity, you were going down my nerd, buddy. So he had an affinity specifically for Japanese-built Fender instruments. So he would go to pawn shops and look for Japanese-built instruments. And now those same instruments sell for thousands.
Yeah,
of
the made in Japan's. Because I looked for
thousands
like
of
the
dollars.
Jaguars, the made in Japan Jaguars.
Nah, dude.
They're
The
like-
Squires are great.
Yeah.
The Squires are solid. I just bought a Squire Jazzmaster
Yeah, that's
Really
that's,
good.
Electric that I have.
Really good guitar.
I have Jay Mascis, his artist signature.
Ooh.
Yo,
Ooh. They discontinued
I never heard
that.
it ooh that hard, bro.
Oh, no, you don't
Yo,
understand.
he oohed the fuck out of ooh.
It came a little bit.
In the guitar world, he has a discontinued instrument that's gonna just go up in value.
Well,
as
it's
it
not the
ages.
Fender one, not the purple Fender
It's
one.
a Squire.
Yeah.
Yeah. They discontinued that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you can sell that used for like $750 right
that's
now.
Well,
not
you
me,
got your
though.
daughter's college fund.
I mean,
Yes,
not
I do.
that.
Oh, wait, you have that?
Hundreds more than he
my,
bought it for. If you want it.
Yeah, my jazz master that I've played, that I have. That's the Jay Mascis artist signature. I'm surprised that they discontinued because it's a popular instrument. I know, like,
Super
people
popular.
Like, it's good budget guitar and like it's solid and stuff like that.
Damn,
Good
flexing,
upgrade,
yo.
good upgrade platform.
Yeah.
Well, my man's single. If any ladies out there, want
That's right. If you're a single lady and happen to be a guitar nerd, right
Yo, she
here,
stole my
ladies.
guitar, bro.
he's got a guitar that everybody wants. Ladies,
I got a
come
girl,
on.
bro.
He's got a wife and kid. Like,
Ask my wife how many times I've come home and there's been something in a guitar case. I walk in the door. I'm like, don't ask. I don't have kids. I've got guitars. It's
Same
okay.
one he sold last week.
Dude,
That's the same one. They're all blue. That's a trick. They're all blue.
I'm reading this, bro. It says, "Hey, sports fan, is your sports watching experience missing something? Would you like to see more touch in your downs, more slams in your jams, hats in your tricks? Well, worry not, because sports ball is here. This MVP (parentheses mostly very pale) L will help move those chains. Brewed with a puck ton of hops to pair really well when teams of choice." They did not pick any team. They were like, whatever team you want, dude, we're cool.
I love ambiguity.
Takes the pitch, ice, field, court. Go sports. Woo! It says that on the
Yay.
can, dude.
We did a
awesome.
Belgian beer. We called it Van Damme, and the story on the side was all like Van Damme movie puns.
Nice.
And at the end, it was Time Cop. Now, we also got a cease and desist from Jean-Claude Van Damme's Belgian lawyer, which I have framed in my office.
Wow, that's
Yes.
crazy.
It doesn't matter. It's a Belgian lawyer, but we got a C&D from Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's
And we
awesome.
did a barrel-aged version of that beer and called it Double Impact.
Oh, shit. Damn, that's cool.
We
That's
like to
cool
have
as
fun.
fuck. Oh, yeah, that's fun. I mean, like, I love the detail that you guys fucking put in this shit. This
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's not just like a regular Heineken label. It's like boring, like mass ship. Like this is actually like
Where's
there's
the-
thought and love put into this.
And
you
this
know?
is the lager can is a little like not to scale map of the town. And if you look close enough, it eventually somewhere says map not to scale.
Wait,
that's-
where'd you say it was?
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Hackins. Oh, shit, we were just there, right?
That's
Yeah. Were you at Ambassador Studios?
Nah, I was doing some bar.
Which
show,
bar?
Fucking Lenora's.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, dude! Did you get
love
to
his
meet
reactions.
Did you get
No,
to
no,
meet
that's
the
not-
Lenora?
No.
Oh man, you would have remembered her. She dresses like it's Pirate Day every day.
Really?
Yeah, she
I
came
went,
out that
I
day.
went in there when I first started
that's
my
the right
job.
reaction. First of all, I want to first point that out. That reaction is exactly the reaction
That's
that
a
it
dodgy bar, buddy. So our brewery, if you're like, is literally like across down the street right there from that bar.
needs. Oh, shit.
So if you're like,
Damn, I wish I knew that.
you walk out the back door to Lenore's and take a left down Voorhees, we're right there. There's got a big blue flag on the corner.
Or,
Yeah, we're right there. Yeah, Lenore's is rough, man.
yeah, Lenora's. I mean, it was a cool vibe. It was
They
fine.
didn't like comedy.
No, no.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the regulars there are there to just get drunk and, to hate their lives, you know?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they're not there for somebody to talk about, penises and fucking whatever else comedians fucking talk
Well,
about.
it depends. Did the
you
Coke
know?
guy come through already yet? Because if the Coke guys come through, most of them are in a pretty good fucking mood.
I wish the Coke guy came through because he did not
He
come
didn't
through.
show up. Nope.
That's funny you say that because I did hear that there was a guy, another comic friend told me that he was like, there was somebody that was obviously selling drugs.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he said. He was like, somebody there, when I was on the mic, I was doing like my comedy, and this guy was just obviously selling drugs. Like, I was like, damn, what the fuck? I didn't see that yesterday, though. The guy, I guess he didn't show up this time.
That's character making
Locked up.
shit, though. I used to play a
Yeah,
bar
well,
in
that's what
Long
it is.
Island called Patty and Johnny's. And
Okay.
it was like a Long Island motorcycle gang bar. And the only reason we played there is because the bass player's like uncle's friend owned it or something weird like that. And it was like, it was probably like, I want to say 2006-ish. And we were like, kind of like Incubus-ish emo, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Not full on emo, but we played in that kind of scene, and we started playing. And oh my God, I've never been more legitimately afraid in my life when these guys just came up and like waited for the song to be over, and they were like, "You're gonna have to play something we know." I was just like, what? And he was just like, "We're not here for this shit. We're gonna have to play something we know."
It's a weird thing going like just listening to new music that you're not like into, you know,
we're
like
not having it,
most
man.
people are not like open to the idea of finding new music. They want what they like.
Dude, I played
you know?
Enter Sandman so fast. So fast. It's like, AC/DC's 3 chords. Let's do it, guys.
Because just learning music right there on the spot. Like,
Anything. Not what we do.
damn. That's where you started being a DJ? Like, guys, I got these. Just pass me the aux.
I was the guy in the band that had to talk to people in the crowd on stage because the singer didn't want to.
Oh,
so like I kind of just I sang backup and just had a mic. So in between songs, I would just like do things and kind of pick somebody and make fun of them, or like somebody broke a string. All right, well now we're doing some time. And I just do that. And
Good
then,
for you though.
Yeah, I don't care. I was the kid in high school. If we were doing a group project, I'd be like, "Here's the deal, guys. I'm doing none of this work.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stand in front of the class and present it for all of us. And you're all going to say yes to that deal."
That's
So, like,
actually that's a good trade-off. That's a great
I
trade-off.
figured that out real quick. It's like I can
Damn.
talk to anybody and not care about it.
Nobody around me did that.
Yep.
That's fucking genius.
I got out of doing so much work.
Because
dude.
how many times do you have to present something in class? And well, I mean, maybe not in the hood. I don't know. Like, what are you talking? We ain't go to class. All right.
I went to high school in Madison, New Jersey. So.
But like, you have to present even like in college, like a lot of presentations and shit. And that's always what people are scared of.
Nobody
afraid
wants
of
to do
being
that
up
shit.
and doing that.
Yeah.
So that's a fucking like, all right, you got that, and like we'll just sit in the back, but we do the whole work. That's fucking genius. Jesus.
I don't want to do the book work.
Dude, you're
I'll
a
talk to
genius.
people.
Who
I don't
would
give
have
a
thought? I'm sitting next to a fucking genius.
shit. No, if you can figure that skill out, you can kind of have a job like mine forever. Right?
Yeah.
Like most people don't want to do what I do. I go around most of the day, at least when we were building the brand, you get told no all the time. And I'm like, all right, cool, next. All right, cool, next. All right, cool, next. Don't care.
I mean, look, I see. I mean, when I first started comedy, I see why people are scared of talking in front of people.
Oh
Like,
yeah, absolutely. No, I get it.
It's
I get
frightening, dude. Like I still get scared, you know. But like when I first started, I mean, like I had no history of like plays or any kind of like stage time, you know. So it was brand new. So like, dude, my legs were shaking. Like my first time, my legs were shaking, dude. Like,
Oh my god,
it was bad, you know. So I can imagine people who are just like forced to do it for a check or like just trying to figure out, and now they have to talk in front of people, and that's scary. No. It's a hell of a strength that you have to just go and talk to people.
I mean, we're here.
Yeah.
I don't know you guys. I met him a couple times.
Yeah.
My school, basically, they changed up the curriculum. Like at the college I went to, they were like industry people were saying like to my professors in the department, they're like, "You guys have smart kids, but they can't fucking speak in interviews. They can't speak in presentations. They just look crazy up there." So then now like they emphasize like every class was like do a presentation, like 2 or 3 presentations, because kids just were afraid to speak. And you see that up there. They're
probably
like,
got worse.
And people people will know less, but be able to speak to somebody well, and they'll get the job because like just like building a relationship, you know, like I'd rather work with somebody that I can talk to than a fucking weirdo that's just looking at me like creepily. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather work with this guy that's cool. You know, like
There's nothing worse than you want to buy this stuff.
Yeah.
I had a girl brand rep who, gorgeous. The girl's just a knockout. And
What's your Instagram?
And I'll tell you after. And she like would get uncomfortable with like groups of guys hanging out, because like the groups of guys at the liquor stores will hang out in the back with their arms folded by all the beer that's getting delivered and be like, "Oh well, this is like a French saison from blah 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 blah," or whatever. And now the fun fact is they're all going back to their mom's basements. Like none of these guys are cool. Like it's essentially Dungeons and Dragons. And so she's nervous from like these guys, and I'm like, sweet, they've never talked to a you before. They've seen you. You're a unicorn. You exist, but they've never seen you.
Yeah. And they,
So
they
just
would never
like
approach.
just walk back there and own it. These kids are so nervous to talk
Yeah,
to you.
you can make them do whatever you want.
I'm like, you have a superpower.
Like, get your car washed.
Yeah, no,
do what you
totally,
want.
totally. Yeah, I have a young bartender right now who's like the same boat. I'm like, if this girl figures out how pretty she is, she's gonna run the world.
Oh, dude, let me know where she's
No
at.
idea.
I'll go over there and call her ugly, whatever. I'll keep her humble. Like, what's up, yo?
I'll keep you right down there.
Imagine, yo, like getting like hired on the side to go humble bitches. Like, dude, you don't really look that good, by the way.
What do you do? Shut up, bitch.
You just walk by like, dude, the bartender's ugly as fuck. Like, you just make sure she overhears you talking about her. Like, god damn. Gotta keep him humble, man.
You just start walking by like.
It's crazy, but it's got to be part of social media too, right? Like I noticed it when I was playing music. That was like the beginning of Facebook, and these kids would be super interactive with you on Facebook, and then they'd come to see you in person, and they'd be like, "Hi,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, they
thank
have
you."
no real life interaction.
No, none, no skill, no like.
That's the magic
looking-
of the podcasting too, man. Like that, like, I mean, how many times throughout the week do you just sit down and talk to somebody? You know, like in today's world, you barely do that.
Yeah.
So like me and my friends, we get together and we like actually sit down and talk. You know,
Yeah.
and that's why people like listening to podcasts. They like listening to those conversations, like, because who the fuck talks anymore? Like, people, it's all on technology. It's crazy, man. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, even
You know?
I actually just recently started doing a Devil's podcast, and even that, like, we do
Oh,
it over
Devil's
Zoom, and
Radio?
it's fun. No, it's Stilettos and
Oh,
Stats.
I thought you were talking about
I do
the
it-
podcast at the dojo.
No, I don't do it over there. It's with a writer. She's Christy Flannery. She's an accredited writer for the team.
Nice.
So yeah, it's like a half hour, 40 minutes. But even that is like it's done over Skype with a buddy of mine as the producer who's on the line with us.
Nice.
And it's good. Like we have a good rapport of it. It works, but it's not this.
What do you mean?
In person?
It's not in person.
Oh, it's not in person.
Like I have buddies. They do a wrestling podcast. It's called The Shining Wizards. We'll give them a shout out. I've sat in on their show a bunch. And
Shout out, Shining Wizards. Shout
That's
out,
right.
Shining
And they're good boys. And during the
shout
pandemic, they went to like all virtual shows. And like the show is still good. But it's there's something about that in-person interaction, right? Like I'm looking directly at you all.
Yeah.
Like you don't get that when you do things over Skype.
Yeah. It's totally different, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
And like
yeah.
they've
Like,
managed
this
to
guy
figure
sometimes
it
he gets
out.
disrespectful, and I can like go up there and just slap him. Like, it's different. You know, it's totally different when you're in person.
You gotta make sure who you pointed to. 'cause
Oh,
you
my
point-
bad.
Yeah, you gotta point it at me, and I'm like,
That's some generalities, man.
I meant both of these guys. Sometimes they get disrespectful, and sometimes me and Andrew got to straighten them out. You know,
it gets
So
sloppy.
it gets crazy.
You always
Hey, yo,
suck.
don't let them break up
small-
D&D.
We have a separate podcast on the side, D&D.
Yeah, they're about to start a separate podcast. they're getting ready to leave me and Nelson, bro.
And there's a backyard. What's up?
J&M for life, you heard?
That's right.
J&M for life.
He leaving you.
That's fine.
Yo, dude, I'll replace one of you guys with Ryan ASAP, bro. Dude, Ryan's great.
I actually had a Fat Boy lunch today. I had Taco Bell for lunch.
Oh, we don't. It doesn't have to. We don't have to be
Yeah,
fat, bro.
why? Why does
We
Taco
don't have
Bell
to be fat, bro.
Isn't it called My Big Fat Podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
We're just the biggest, fattest podcast in the world. It has nothing to do with bellies, bro. He's so disrespectful.
Crazy, right?
I did,
Jesus
I
Christ.
did my part.
Discrimination.
That's like 70% of our comments.
Yeah, people are like, they want to be mean to us, and they're like, you guys are fat. Like,
we don't own mirrors.
Like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I told one guy, I was like, you know what's the difference between you and most people is that you point out the obvious. Most people don't do that. You're
No.
special. You're different. You know,
No,
like,
man. Not
fucking
90%
retard.
of people don't take the low-hanging fruit
Yeah,
ever.
yeah. Fucking good for you,
Shit.
man. You fucking idiot. Fuck you if you're watching this.
I just look,
thanks
my
for the
favorite
view.
thing to do is to tell people to calm down when they're upset. Fucking favorite thing in the world. I look, I'm like, everybody calm down. I do it to my wife when I really feel like
Hey,
being
women must love you.
Oh no,
a dangerous
I'm
game
a
you're
problem.
playing.
You don't like. I'm an issue to live with because of what I do for a job. If
You
we're
look like
talking-
an issue to live with.
I am. I'm a problem. Because
normal.
if we're talking about shit and we're like divvying up the chores, and you offer something, you're like, yo, I'll do this, this, and this if you do this. If I immediately go, absolutely, you got fucked.
Yeah.
If I didn't come back at you with a second offer, you got screwed. I will negotiate
You got
with
what
your
you
ass.
wanted. Yeah. All right. Damn. Yeah. Okay. I like the way.
Yeah, I will
I like
figure
your
it out.
style, Ryan. I like your style.
I have a cousin who lives in Honduras. You should see me down there. I lose my
What are you
mind.
saying?
I lose my mind in Honduras. They're like, it's this much. I'm like, hell no.
Just haggling all the boards.
I start walking away with my wallet out.
That many pesos? Get the fuck out of here.
It's called Lempira. It's 25-1. I can do math real quick in my head.
Damn, 25 is easy math. yo.
It's very simple math. Well, it's variable unless you go to the local guy on his end of the island. You may or may not be involved in a trade. And he always does 25-1, no matter what the international currency says.
In Honduras?
Yeah.
Wait, why do you go there?
Yeah, my guy, a cousin who lives in Roatan.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Is
an
that-
island in the
I'm a-
Caribbean off the coast of Honduras.
Oh, shit.
So I go down there and fuck off twice a year.
Nice. Damn. I assume it's beautiful.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. My
That's
Spanish
what's
is
it
god
called?
awful. Roatan.
Roatan.
Yeah.
Roatan. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
He scuba dives.
Sometimes-
he's a drunk white Irishman who scuba dives.
I've been thinking about.
No, they call him Gringo Loco. I swear to God, the locals are afraid of this kid. I'm telling you right
shit.
now.
Does he look like you?
No, he's he's taller. He's taller, skinnier, and like translucent white.
Oh, you started with trans. I was like, whoa. I was like, this changes everything.
Like I never seen this shit.
I'm talking. He looks like he's afraid of the sun when it's behind the clouds.
Damn.
They all call him Gringo Loco, and they're like, "Oh, you're Kevin's cousin? Are you crazy too?" I'm like, "Not that crazy."
So it's like a small island, but like almost everybody knows each other.
Yeah, now in his area, he's down in the non-touristy end of the island.
Ah, okay, cool.
So yeah, he's down there with a bunch
he's
of
scuba
locals.
dives?
Yeah, he's in there like with the locals. And
Does he
shit?
train? Does he train scuba diving, or what do
Yeah,
you mean?
so
Like,
he's like the top level. Patty is like the international scuba diving people. So like if you're a psycho scuba diver and you're at a resort and you're like, I want to do a night shipwreck dive, and the resort's like, we don't do that. But we've got a guy.
Gringo Loco.
He's the guy.
1-800 Gringo Loco.
Pretty much.
The white
Pretty
ghost.
much. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
has a real strong waiver.
No, there's no way. It's Honduras, man.
It just says I'm not liable.
You look at each other.
It's no me.
Written in pencil.
Bro, it's not even that formal. He looks at you and goes, you good? You good? You be fine? Okay, let's go.
They won't find you out here, so.
There's all sorts of stories of people winning the Honduran lottery where they find like a little fucking brick floating just below the water. There's two guys on the island you bring it to. You don't sell that yourself?
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, it's cool. It's a wild place, man.
Yeah?
It's it's
That's
nuts.
cool as
That's
hell, though.
dope. Let's go there.
I usually, you should. It's great. It's awesome. It's cheap as shit.
Oh, is
It's
it?
cheap as shit.
Oh, over there, yeah, 25.
Yo,
yeah,
if you
that's-
spend more than $100 a day, you fucked up super hard. Super hard. That includes your room.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were spending money. I was like,
No,
oh.
there's a big house up on a cliff near him you can rent for $250 a night.
That's
Man,
crazy.
Gorgeous.
I
Six
gotta
bedroom.
Yo, future
gorgeous.
podcast. What are you doing
No,
over there?
you want to do a
Fuck
podcast? And we'll go to Honduras for a week, do podcasts.
it. Do it.
We'll talk to all the crazy local Honduran dudes.
Yeah, and the
Crazy.
podcast won't pay for a thing, so.
I can introduce you to the local weed dealer who's got one of those gold-plated guns. He's got a sweet rat
Shit.
tail, too. Sweet rat tail.
Sweet rat tails. I didn't know rat
sweet.
tails are sweet, bro.
It's sweet
He's like,
when
nah,
this guy
this
looks
one's
at you and
sweet.
you're like, that's a great hairdo, sir.
Yeah, he's. I don't know if he hears this podcast.
No, definitely not. I may or may not have brought some pot seeds down there, so the weed quality will go way up soon.
Oh, damn, that's
Yeah,
fire.
no one brings drugs to Honduras from America, my man.
Yeah.
They must
Except
love
me.
you down there.
No, they love when I come. They do.
Gringo Loco's cousin.
Oh, your cousin's coming to town? Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
I'm like, you want some real weed?
Damn, yo. We gotta
No,
make
the
our
weed
way
down
out
there sucks. They got to fix that.
The weed down there.
Fucking terrible.
Most places, yeah. I mean, like,
Bro,
even like
it's
Peru,
like,
it's not good.
ditch weed. It's trash.
Yeah, and Peru, they should have good. I mean, why are you, like, come on.
Joe,
let's
if you've got
step it
ditch
up.
weed, why are you not making hash?
Yeah.
Make it into hash. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, let's
Like,
figure it
fuck
out.
this.
There's ways. And there's enough YouTube channels to figure it out. There's people teaching it on YouTube. Fucking learn. Go to YouTube University and learn about weed.
Dude,
And
I've
fucking get it
seen
right.
some wild island engineering down there. They can figure this out.
Yeah, they fucking do all kinds of
They'll
things.
figure this out.
So you
real
scuba
quick.
dive when you go down there?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking fire, yo.
Yeah, I
wanna
scuba
scuba
dived
dive.
on 50 milligrams of edibles once. That was super.
Oh,
damn.
shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I take 100 milligrams of edibles and go to like a roller coaster amusement park. And
Oh.
That's why they call your cousin Gringo Loco.
Yeah, but I'm not. He's crazy. Like he did 10 months in Honduran jail, and he was like, it wasn't that bad.
10
Oh,
months?
damn.
Damn.
He's only got 3.
I did one night in the Dominican jail, and I'm fucking like, I'm straightened out, bro. Like, I'm just fucking,
Yeah.
they set me straight, dude. Like,
It was wild. He had some.
and they
fucked
made
up
me a
stories.
snitch. I will not go to jail. I will not go to jail, man.
Yeah,
I will
He
snitch.
kept his goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah, good for him. 10 months, Jesus. Those jails are different, bro.
Well,
Those jails are different.
it's if you've got some money to figure it out, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can, I mean, like,
Dude,
you can pay for, like, getting, like, food and stuff, but, like, the location itself is, I mean, I don't know. I've never been to that one, but the one I went to in DR was dirty as fuck.
Was it one of the ones where it was like a square, and then in the inside, all the narco boys had their own little houses? Was it one of those ones? He was in one of those.
Oh,
Damn.
They came and went as
well,
they wanted.
that's cool in time, though. I did one night, so they
he
probably
was in
have
one,
separate
dude.
jails when you do
Yeah.
real time. Like,
Yeah, they sent
was
him to
in
the
Holden.
mainland eventually.
Yeah.
They sent him over to the mainland.
oh,
Man.
And
shit.
so he had to hang out over there for a little while, and then he was recently.
And that's when he got his name, Gringo Loco?
Yeah, actually, And he was trying to go to. Was it? Fuck, it wasn't Guatemala. It was Nicaragua. He was trying to go to Nicaragua, and they wouldn't let him in.
Nicaragua.
And he was.
Yeah, be
he's
careful with that
so
word.
he's got 2 passports. He's got an American passport and he's got an Irish passport. So he was trying to go into Nicaragua because he was in Honduras on his American passport for whatever reason. He never does that.
Let's call it the
And
Ragua.
they were like, you can't. They were like, you can't come in. And he threw a fit at the border. This is just his story. He told me. He's like, fuck you. You're the poorest country in Central America. What do you mean I can't come in?
I'm American, dude.
He's lived down there for 20 years.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
fact.
He's fucking. He's a Honduran
Oh.
resident. Has a Honduran passport too. Like,
Damn.
it has a Honduran baby. Like the whole works. He's
Nice.
fucking
Oh,
Honduran,
He's got a little
my man.
spit kid, yo. Good for him, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
he's got a little island kid.
What's the kid called? Hector?
He named her after his mom, Mary.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
All right, Mary. That's beautiful. Damn, that's he's wild for saying that. Though. You guys are poor as shit. What are we talking about?
Oh, he don't give a fuck, man. He's like, fuck you. I'm going to Guatemala. And he got on his dirt bike and drove to Guatemala.
I get it though, because like when I got arrested in DR, like the first thing I did when I got into like when they brought me to like their office to talk and shit before they put me in the cell. I was like, guys, how much money do you guys want? Like,
Yeah, that's it. That's
I
the
was
same conversation he had.
I was like, how much do I have to pay to get the fuck out of here? Like,
What's the dollar amount here, fellas? I've never been arrested down there. I got arrested in Montreal when I was a kid. That
is it
was
25 to 1? What are we talking here, man? It's
So we gotta figure this out.
You got
right now,
Zelle,
guys.
bro? What's your Zelle?
No, he tried. He had a bunch of weed plants and maybe some semi-automatic, automatic weapons. And he
Maybe.
was like,
Allegedly.
he's like, man, you can take the weed, you can take the guns. I got $5,000 in the safe, and we can forget this happened. And he was like, no.
Damn.
Just to prove a point.
They was like, whose rat tail is this? Whose rat tail? I don't know.
Kinda.
Damn.
That's what happens down there when you're drunk all the time and you get into problems.
That's what it is,
Piss
man.
somebody off and somebody knows what you're doing. And
That's what it is, yeah. It's fucking alcohol, man. I love
Oh,
alcohol,
100%.
but Jesus, it gets me in so much trouble.
I'm gonna crack another one.
oh, there you go. Grab a beer,
Dude,
baby.
they're fucking good, man.
Thank you. I have nothing to do with the making of them.
Yeah, I imagine, but
No, I don't want to do that.
take the
That's-
credit anyways, bro.
That's grunt work, baby.
Take the credit anyways. Dude, this guy does it all. He sells it, makes it.
He's throwing
I mean,
the hops in there.
dude, yeah, he
Yeah,
drew
spring-
the fucking he drew the design. I mean, fuck that designer to the left. The guy left. Take the credit.
No, if you come to the tasting room, you'll see my artwork on the blackboard, and it looks like a toddler did it.
So a bunch
I
of
have
swastikas.
special education.
He's like, I can show you my artwork, but just don't tell anybody, all right? Well, if there is any power, it's got to be white. That's true.
Right.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. How
Not
times
anymore.
change, man. How times change.
Hey, I don't give a shit.
Change for the worse.
Look, I firmly believe everybody does themselves, and it all works out fine. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
cool.
Love is love, man.
I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool if you're cool. I'm a dick if you're a dick. It's super fucking simple. I don't give a shit what you are.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what color you are.
The problem is I grew up savagely making fun of everything because listening to Opie and Anthony from the time you're 14.
Shit, I wish.
I graduated high
Before
school
my
in
time,
01.
yo.
So like
Oh,
I grew up.
shit.
I went to homeless shopping spree.
I was 6 years old.
Chanting "Let the homeless shop." I'm one of those guys.
The homeless shop.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I went to Dice at the Garden.
Wait,
in
the
2000.
homeless, they can shop.
Oh, if they don't have money, they can't. And if
Yeah,
they bring
that's the problem. But they
have
can
you,
shop.
Hold on. Have you ever been to the Short Hills Mall, sir?
Oh yeah,
The homeless can't shop
I
there.
used to work valet
That's where
there.
they brought them.
Yeah, they can't.
You guys aren't aware of this?
No.
what
Opie
is
and
this?
Anthony brought a whole busload of homeless people to the Short Hills Mall.
I love them,
In
yo.
like 2003-ish.
I
They did it
love
twice.
comedy.
We were there once. So
Fuck.
they gave them all $500 gift cards and brought them to the Short Hills Mall and had everybody running around with like microphones and wireless packs with the homeless people to like take them to shop. Some of them went to Joe's American Bar and Grill and just spent it all on liquor. Some of them like bought really nice shit. Some of them bought shit that made no sense. But essentially what started happening is like they saw the crowd of people coming through the mall. Stores started closing the gates, like the security gates, because they did not want the homeless people in there. And so everybody started chanting constantly, "Let the homeless shop" at all the stores.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's nuts.
So we
I
got
love
so
that.
used to savagely making fun of everything all the time. It didn't matter what it is. It didn't matter like your race or creed or sexual orientation. Like we just made fun of you just because that's what we did.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah. I mean, that was the way to. Yeah, that was the fucking way. I mean,
Good times.
yeah, it didn't matter.
Nowadays-
but we still operate that way.
well, I mean, like a lot of us still operate that way. It's
mean,
the
we all
internet,
should.
dude. It's the internet, bro. The internet is it's like a facade, man. Like they make you think that it's something different, but in real life, I mean, I do comedy in front of actual people. And my shit is not clean,
No.
and they laugh.
People want to
They
laugh.
laugh, and there's people much darker and dirtier and fucking crazier than me, and people laugh.
Dude,
you
you
know,
know,
like
it's
in real life, it's funny, and people get it, and they're jokes, and it's just fun. You know, it's just the internet that like people that are in their fucking houses that don't leave the fucking house, that they're in a bubble or something like that.
It's the
They're
fun
scared
police.
of like
It's the fun police.
it's it's
if,
nuts.
If I'm a miserable fuck, you can't have fun.
Yeah,
And breaking balls is fun.
hell
Flat
yeah,
out.
it's fucking it's great.
It's super, super fun.
I can't stop doing it.
No, it's awesome. My group chat with all my high school friends is called Cunts. It's literally called Cunts. And then we changed the picture
We
and like
can't say
the,
that. We're not
the
cool
headline.
with that word. We're not cool with that word, bro.
I mean, that's probably.
He's like, well, I gotta go. I'm taking
Fuck
my
the
shit.
show, I'm out.
Came to the
it's
wrong
like-
place.
That whole shit, bro.
We're in a unique position, right? So we all graduate high school in 2001 when cell phones all start becoming a thing. We're all in college when Facebook starts. You know, and then when we graduate college, the economy takes a dump, so we all move back home. And then we all leave and iPhones are a thing. And then in the pandemic, we started like group chatting and voice and stuff. So we've just had a group chat going literally for 15 years.
Nice.
That's dope.
And
Damn.
it's you can't misspell a word. You can't say anything. You get fucking killed. Sometimes we call them hot links. We'll try to like find the most salaciously ridiculous story that you can find. That's like, you know, either like QAnon deep or something like that. Something ridiculously off the wall and just throw it in there.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like,
Well, there's a lot of. I mean, are you guys on Reddit? I don't use Reddit,
We
but
get dirty.
this guy brings Reddit sometimes.
Reddit's a wild place.
And
Wild place, my
I see
man.
some shit,
I
bro.
mean, he has brought some fucking stories, bro. Like story. I don't even know how people if it's made up. Like, what an imagination. You know, it's just nuts. I mean, what was the story that we talked about before? Name one, Rude.
Well, one of the most famous ones is like this kid broke his arms, well, both of them. So he's in the hospital. We just spoke about this last week. So he was like a teenager. So you know your hormones are raging.
Oh no.
And then eventually he's like getting real pissy with his mom and his dad and the nurses and all that shit. So then his mom and dad put two and two together. Like he's sexually frustrated. So the mom and the dad go to him and they're like, "Hey, we understand what you're going through. We have a solution." The mom starts jerking him off. And then
The mom?
Yeah, the mom starts jerking him off.
Like full mom, not stepmom.
Nah, full mom.
Ooh.
Gave birth to him, held him in his hand.
The
looked her
stepmom
in the
hot, full mom not hot.
And then this proceeded from jerk off to blowjobs. To eventually, she was just like, "Well, maybe I can sit on it." And then, yeah. Dude,
That's
I'm
amazing.
Yo, it's insane.
Bro, I thought, I mean,
Yo, good mom or not?
Y'all, questionable mom.
Put another 21.
Questionable mom. Questionable mom. Yeah, that's
Questionable
that's a tough
mom?
one. Wait, now, cool mom if she gets him a hooker.
Cool mom if she gets
Yeah.
that
She
would've-
gets him
That's
like a
the
rub and
that's
tug
the
lady.
right move.
She's bringing a rub and tug lady in once every like 4 days to help the boy out. Maybe more if he needs it, but like let's say twice a week.
It's crazy
She's
that that's the
bringing a rub
normal
and tug
move.
girl in twice a week.
Huh?
I said it's crazy that that's the normal move.
That's the cool move.
Yeah.
That's the cool move. Get
Yeah.
the kid a hooker.
Yeah, that is though. He
100%.
has no arms. I mean, like, yeah, he can't not
Oh my
have
God.
sex, right?
If he doesn't have arms, is it like can he move his shoulders, or are we talking like full like Backstreet's Back like
I mean,
traction?
I don't know. He had no arms. I don't know.
Nah, he had arms. He broke them, so I guess like they were like.
Oh, so he had arms.
Oh.
He broke them. They
yeah,
were
he
just
broke both of them,
disabled.
so he was like in like a
Oh.
full like cast probably. Couldn't move him, and then he was like, "I just started jerking
Like
off."
he couldn't have like rolled over and banged something either.
Nah,
Oh,
because he was like,
that's
he's probably like
tough.
this in bed, so he's just creepy as a motherfucker. And that's where her mind
tough.
went.
That sucks. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Ooh.
if she gets a hooker, I mean, that's opening him like to like diseases and like you know, like you never know. Like she's doing the cleanest
hold
thing
on,
possible.
hold on. He's a teenager.
Yeah, he was like he was like 14 because it was a 4-year relationship. Because he stopped it as soon as he went to college. Like once he went to college, did his thing, they just like without even speaking to each other, they just stopped.
Yo, if you're a teenager, you're so horny, you can put a rubber on. It's gonna be fine. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not.
Yeah, keep the boxes on, put a rubber on.
Get the kid a hooker.
Yeah, but with the
Yeah.
mom, he can go raw.
Nah,
I don't know about that.
Yo, dude, she's nuts, right? She's fucking nuts. And the
Now,
father knew.
the
The
father
father knew.
Oh shit! What the fuck,
Dude, Reddit, yo, dude, get on Reddit and your
Holy shit.
your friends
What
are gonna
state?
love you.
What state? What state? What state? What state?
Damn, that's a
What
great
state?
question. I don't know.
Are we talking like extra white trash here? Because this
man.
screams white
yeah,
trash.
this does scream white trash.
Screams white trash.
I mean, you would know.
This is like West Virginia, Ohio, certain parts of upstate New York.
You
This
born
could
and raised Jersey?
God, mostly North Jersey, and then I have family up in the Adirondacks, so I spent a lot of time in northern New York, kind of like
Okay,
a little bit
okay.
south of the Canadian border.
All right, cool.
So I grew up like camping and shit like that.
All right,
I got a
that's
gun when I was 10.
Oh shit. All right. Well, at least you
There
stayed
was
away
no
from
TV.
schools. You stayed away from shooting schools up, man. We're proud of you, bro. We're fucking proud.
Piss me off.
You know them white boys, man. You know no one pushed you there.
It's funny. When I went to automotive school, I went to Lincoln Tech and Union. It's quite diverse lineup of people there.
Lincoln Tech.
Yeah, and
went to Lincoln Tech?
one of the
Didn't somebody
kids
go to
was
Lincoln
giving me shit at first. And did you
I
go
went to Lincoln Tech too.
You went to Lincoln
No
Tech.
shit,
huh?
when?
Well, fucking relatable.
Yeah, I was there. God, it's got to be 2009. 2009. And one kid was like kind of giving me shit, like calling me white boy and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the kids from Newark that I was cool with was like, "Hold on a second, hey white boy." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? You got a gun? Yeah. You know how to clean it? Yeah. You know how to skin an animal? Yeah. Don't fuck with that white boy."
They started calling you Gringo Loco in there.
No, they called me white boy. They called me white boy. I was like, "Yes, sir."
Let's get into some topics, man. Let's do that. I don't know. You're gonna look for words.
Are you
from?
searching Reddit for some topics?
Nah, we have topics.
I was trying
fucking
to find
weird
out the
in here.
story. Yeah.
So what we do usually is we talk about things that are happening right now.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, man, we just go over it, share the news. All right, let's get into some topics, boys.
All right. So, big thing happening right now. John Morant, he's an NBA basketball player. He's a superstar. He just got announced he's doing a deal with Powerade. He's going to be the spokesperson. But that's kind of on the rocks right now because Washington Post had just revealed 2 police reports of incidents that happened within the year. First one being after he lost a playoff game, he has a pickup game at his house. 17-year-olds there. I guess he's mouthing off to him. John Morant apparently
Was
punches.
he playing with him?
Yeah, John Morant's playing a pickup game. I guess the kid's on another team. He punches a kid 12 to 13 times in the face.
Oh shit!
And then with his boy, and then after that, he goes in his house and he comes out with the kid said it was an obviously shown gun, and he's basically like saying like, yo, like basically pumping and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's incident number one. Then apparently 4 days earlier, his mom was at a finish line, and I guess she got into it with one of the employees. So she calls him. He pulls up with like 9 other people, and you know they look like they're about to do something. Head of security is like, "Hey man, like we don't want this. Like just get out of here and stuff like that." He starts beefing with them. They got police called and shit like that. So this all just came to light, and Dom just told me today, like a couple hours ago, like he just got arrested and he's suspended indefinitely with the NFL.
No, with the NBA.
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 Yeah. I mean,
Damn.
that's
arrested?
kind of tough. You can't be running around flashing guns at people, my man.
Dude, that's nuts, yo. I mean, after he already fucking punched him 12 to 13 times. I like how the kid counted.
Yeah.
He got punched 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like,
He's sitting there with like an clicker.
yeah. Must have been 12, 13 times, man.
They count his bruises.
Kid got details.
Dude.
They also
Fuck
said
that.
that he's the first NBA since 1987 NBA player to get arrested and suspended indefinitely.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Who was the last? Oh,
Our boy.
Malone.
Yes.
Why did he get arrested?
Karl Malone.
Why did Karl Malone get arrested?
I don't remember.
I don't think he did anything.
I was, what, when 1986, I was 4.
Damn, that's nuts, yo. I don't know. John Morant, bro, he's always been, I see him on Twitter, like, running his mouth like crazy,
Yeah.
like real gangster shit. Like, like he's been looking for trouble. Like, it's like, you know what I feel like? It's like he wants to prove that he's some kind of thug.
Yeah.
Like, he
Why?
wants, I don't get that.
Why?
That's
You're
the dream.
not. You're a millionaire.
Isn't the dream to get the fuck out of the hood? People forget that that's the dream. People forget that that's the
Yeah.
dream. The dream is to get the fuck out the hood. So if you're out, stop bringing the hood to your life. You're okay.
Yeah,
everything's okay. You did it.
That's asking for it.
You know, like what the fuck are you? And then to go inside your, like it's already done. To go inside your house. First of all, like it's a 17-year-old and you're bringing out a gun. Like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and you already fucked him up.
He probably
That's the thing. This kid didn't fuck you up, and now you're pissed off, and you go inside. Okay, all right, still stupid, but at least that makes sense.
Yeah.
This makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, imagine beating the shit out of somebody. Like, wait right there, man.
Hold on, you stay
I'm
still.
not
I have to go get
done.
my firearm,
the
young
kid-
man.
I don't like the way you're.
21 and Odom.
How old's John Morant? What's he like? 24?
He's
young.
probably
God,
younger.
it can't
Probably-
be.
He's probably
He's
like
young.
20. You got drafted what 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
He's young.
Yeah.
And when
young, man.
it's always the weirdest thing because I'm 27 and then seeing these dudes like they're like, oh, I'm 21, 22, 23. And I'm just like, that's so fucking crazy. I'm older than these dudes.
Yeah.
You just wait. You wait till you see your heroes start retiring.
Yeah.
You wait. I cried when Derek Jeter retired.
Oh, yeah.
I cried like a baby. Oh, that was
Damn.
terrible. Yeah, no, and you see guys retire now that are younger than me. That's creepy.
Oh, yeah. You know what trips me out? When I see like people reference songs and they're like, that came out like 10 years ago. That came out like 15 years ago. And I'm like, dude, no way like this song fucking came out like 15. Like I remember it like yesterday.
I just saw something that came out 10 years ago. I forgot what it was. Fuck. But yeah, that same reaction. I was like, what the fuck,
like,
dude?
bro,
Like, where did
how
time
fucking-
go? Like,
You know what my girl pointed out? It's 2023. It's been
you always bringing up your girl.
He's smart.
Team
Christ.
Faithful. Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy. Hello, darling. Hi, how are you?
Dominicans don't
Hey,
cheat.
baby.
Dominicans don't cheat. That's all me,
Dominicans don't
Mr.
cheat.
Running Joke. It's a running joke, man. Ha, ha, ha. Yo, it's been 10 years since we graduated high school.
Oh, I know. I pointed that out.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
That's nuts. Yeah, we didn't.
That's a weird one.
I was thinking, I was like, yo, I'm happy we didn't do like a 10-year anniversary because like I feel like most of us don't have much to show yet. like it's like
10's weird. I didn't
yeah,
go
I
to my
started
10.
a podcast.
I do stand up and I have a podcast. Yeah, I
like,
didn't go to my 10th. There was a concert I wanted to go to instead of my 10-year anniversary. I'm like, this
probably
is
the better choice.
significantly more important.
Yeah, we didn't do that. My class was always too cool for shit, so that's probably why nobody fucking did anything.
We didn't do a 20th because we were 2001, so it would have been 2021. Everybody was very scared of the bug. So it was
that
like,
makes sense.
we're not going to do it. Now I'm
But
like,
25 maybe. 25. would be
no,
nice.
I'm like, let's do it 23. Let's do a 20 years. Make it weird. Let's make it weird.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I want to know. 20 years, I want to know what's going on. I want to know if those girls are hot messes or what's up. Like, I gotta know.
They most likely are.
Dude, I gotta know. There's
A lot of people from our
gotta know
class
about.
are doing all right though. But like, it's like, we just started getting careers and like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know, like nobody has like anything great to show yet. Like, like, yeah, oh, okay, you have a job, good for you. You know what I mean? Like,
I gotta know if the thick girls got fat.
that's really the thing.
Gotta know.
But the thing is, I got fat, so it's like, that's the problem. So let me lose some weight first, and give me another couple years, please. Let's do the 15 years. I think like the president of the class has to set it up.
The president's in my group chat.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The cunt class, the cunt chat.
Hold on. At our prom, we had a fire breather that came out to the Stone. Was it Stone? No, it was the DX. It was the DX theme song. Because it was
With
2001.
Degeneration
Yeah,
X?
yeah.
Oh, that's fire, man.
Because our
Did he
buddy
do
was
it?
the
Did he
president.
do it?
No. He came out. It was like fire breathing and spinning shit around. We were like, we gotta do something with the wrestling song. We gotta sneak it in there.
Should have done the
So we
suck
did,
it.
Yeah, we did.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
fire.
you guys had a fun prom. Our shit was just like bland.
I told you, Madison, New Jersey. So.
Yo, I don't, the whole John Moran shit. You know what another problem that I have with it is that he's a great NBA player. Like, the guy's a fucking monster.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
just got
beast.
to deal with Powerade. I think he's like the first in a long time to be like the face of this brand. So he's gonna be making decent money.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Like, not only are you doing well, but like you're actually like killing it. Like you got to a level where people are doing well in the NBA, and then like you became one of the best at that. Like, geez, dude, like what are you doing? I mean, but that's the same old story, right? It happens all the time. Like NFL,
wrong
they,
crowd.
they beat their wives. Like it happens all the
Aaron
time.
Hernandez.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to him.
Aaron Hernandez is the best one.
Fucking,
That's
he's one
the
of the
best one.
He's one of the best Hispanic,
Oh.
one of the best Hispanic NFL players.
Hold on, don't overlook OJ. OJ,
I mean-
OJ's an all-timer. I fucked
He
up.
didn't do it. We're good.
Sure. Do you guys follow OJ on Twitter?
I don't.
You
know,
have to.
but-
You have to. It's
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Because he gives you like his takes on the world from a golf cart. It's like, hey, Twitter world, it's your man OJ. He like, talks about all these things that are going on. The Bills got a playoff game coming up. I think they're gonna win. And all the comments are like, "You're killing it, OJ." With knife emojis.
it's always like,
It's great. It's amazing.
My wife loves you.
Hey OJ, where the white women at? It's
I think I saw
great.
something where he commented on a guy who like allegedly killed his like wife or family.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
guy, that Alex Murtaugh guy. I saw this.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, we gotta wait till all the facts come out." Trust me. He said, "Trust me."
He's nuts. Do you heard it? You know the book that he dropped?
Yeah,
What was the name of the book that he dropped?
If I did it, if I did it,
Come on, dude.
I'm obsessed with OJ.
Yo,
I
OJ,
fucking love this
he's
whole
the
thing.
man.
He's delusional. He gets pictures with white girls in bars. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You look like the girl he killed. What's wrong with you? Holy shit.
He's nuts, dude.
Dude,
He's
girls,
awesome.
girls want that OJ dick.
Yeah.
It's got to be magic. I mean, it's got to be huge.
Come on.
Yo, OJ's got to be packing a hammer.
Come
It's
on.
the only answer.
You don't
Only answer.
You don't run like the ball like he did and not fucking pack, dude. Come on.
Dude, OJ was white. When I was a kid, OJ was white. He was doing commercials. White people loved him. He was in Naked Gun. And then he killed his wife, and OJ was black as
Then it
shit.
became
Black as shit.
yes, bro. Good shit, bro.
You've never seen somebody change races so fast.
And then the
It was
race war
OJ giving
came.
you thumbs up at the hearse counter. He's wearing a giant wig as Nordberg and Naked Gun 33 and a third. And he's a fucking murderer. Like, overnight.
I hope to
overnight.
one day kill like OJ. I hope to one day be. I hope to one day be a killer just like OJ on stage.
Almost lopped an entire head off. Almost. Super close.
That guy, yeah, he's a role model to many people. You gotta say. How many people in prison look up to OJ? Like, yo, man, I didn't do it either, bro.
Yo, what about Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson in prison. Imagine when Tyson was in prison, just a fucking king walking around owning that shit.
It's like a loose lion.
Oh, you know it.
It's like a lion walking around. Like
Yeah, I think Rogan said that. It was like being in the room with a tame lion.
yes.
You know it's
When he was-
trained
when he was
not
fight
to
ready.
bite you, but you know that if he wants to bite you, you're fucking dead.
Rogan said that
Yeah.
that's why he was gonna
made the table
He
bigger.
made the table bigger. He made his table bigger because he wants that space between him and his guests.
Yeah.
Because he felt fear. Actual fear and uncomfortableness when
He
he
saw,
was in the room with
he
Tyson.
saw
across.
Juicy
Yes.
Tyson. He saw Tyson
'Cause Tyson was
on the
getting ready-
sauce, on the TRT.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that video
back
came out.
working
Ba, ba, ba,
out. Bro.
He was getting ready to fight
Roy Jones Jr.
huh?
Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr. Yes.
Fuck that.
And he was
Fuck that.
So Rogan had one podcast with him a year before where he was like a fat Tyson.
Fat stoner Tyson talking
Yes.
about smoking DMT.
And then 1 year later, the guy's a fucking tame lion.
I love Mike in that podcast. He's like, I don't want to work out because I don't want to ignite my ego.
Yes,
I don't want to do it.
yes.
I don't want to ignite my ego because my ego becomes a savage and then it controls my life. And then he comes back and he's like, "What's up, Joe Rogan? I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah, he was like serious, like just
He's got the
fucking
best
dead
quotes
eyes.
ever too. Like when I was younger and Tyson was coming up and then like falling down and he came out of prison and he's like, and he's talking about when they started to medicate him and he's like, have you ever heard the Zoloft line from him?
Probably, I don't
He's
know.
like, they got me on this Zoloft, right? But they got me on that to keep me from killing y'all. He's talking to like reporters. He's like, they're gonna take me off at 2 weeks before the fight. I'll become a caged animal. I'll kill anything you put in front of me.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
In a
would.
press conference,
He
you see
was nuts.
everybody's got the face tattoos fresh. Everybody's uncomfortable. They're like,
And he would hit anybody. He wouldn't give a fuck, bro. Like if you gave him a problem, he would hit you. Like the guy was a superstar, and he would just deck people.
dude.
in
He
the
said
club.
he said
Like,
in his one man
he's a
show one of
walking
the
weapon.
best punches he ever threw was the one he hit Robin Givens with.
Jesus.
Could you
It's
imagine
nuts.
that?
It's crazy.
Imagine that.
You know how scary that is?
Horrifying.
Yeah,
It's
man.
horrifying.
Yeah, so-
I don't think there's a genuinely scarier human being.
You know what's funny? I just saw a clip actually that just happened this week. Actually, another topic since we're on the Mike Tyson, that he had a podcast with Blueface,
Yeah.
and Blueface said some
Krishan.
slick shit. Yeah, Blueface and Krishan. You know Blueface?
No.
All right, he's like
I'm super white, buddy.
yeah, well,
I'll go to fish
He had,
concerts
like,
in the
one
summer.
big song.
Tatiana.
yeah,
Tatiana.
What was it?
Tatiana.
Bust
I want
down,
to see you
Tatiana.
bust
Bust
down,
down, Tatiana.
He had like one song.
It's really black.
I believe you.
So, so he's doing a podcast with Tyson, and Tyson says, I forgot. He said something, and Blueface asked him, "Oh, were you alive when there was slavery?" Like, why the fuck? Like he was basically calling Tyson old, and like in such a disrespectful way. But thank God that Tyson's a new man, because I mean, old Tyson would have chewed like
And he's on shrooms.
Iron Mike would have hurt
bit
him.
he's on shrooms. That's new Tyson's on shrooms and weed all day, every day. So like he's like different, you know. He was like laughed about it. At first he was like, "What the fuck?" And then he started laughing and they laughed. But like Blueface has some fucking balls, son. Like,
Dude, I'm not fucking with Mike. You can get his weed in New Jersey now, by the way.
Oh, can you?
You can get the Tyson Ranch weed and the Tyson edibles. The edibles in everywhere but New Jersey, they're fun. They're little ears with a bite out of them.
That's
But
awesome.
in New Jersey, because we can't have nice things, they're little green squares with a big exclamation point on them with a bite out of the corner.
Oh, but is there?
Yeah, but it's not an ear. It's not
It's
as
not an
fun.
ear, though.
The edibles are good. They'll fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're strong as shit.
What's the most edibles you've done?
What?
Like the most edibles?
I did a Star of Death.
Oh jeez.
I've done the full
500?
250
What is it?
milligram
200?
Star of Death.
250.
Fuck,
Yeah.
250.
Bro, you know how much acid I've
That's
taken in
that
my
fucking.
life? Please.
That's that Joey
Please,
Diaz shit,
son.
son.
Yo,
Please.
250, bro.
That's that Joey.
I put a
Diaz
whole
shit.
10-strip acid on my tongue once.
10
Damn.
strips. You animal. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro. Who
Life
you
is
seeing, bro?
okay, man.
Oh, life
It's
is great that
okay,
night, man. It was
yo.
amazing.
State of existence is cool too,
I was
bro.
I was at a music festival where like you camp in the middle of fucking nowhere. You're camped on the side of a ski hill. You're
That's
there to
dope.
see music. It's 4 PM. You know this is gonna last like 16 hours. So you go for it.
Yeah. No,
Dive right in. Rock
my
and
goal
roll.
for it is one.
Rock and roll, boy.
Old time.
No.
My goal- yeah.
One is I'm taking acid with the wife, and we're gonna keep this cute.
Damn, yo, I gotta start doing more acid.
I can handle my business.
I want to get to that level.
I got acid at my house right now, man.
I do too.
I'd
Actually,
have brought it. I'd have brought it. This has been real weird.
I actually do have. I have acid. I have shrooms. But
I don't have any shrooms. I'm not good with shrooms.
But I'm
Shrooms-
just
shrooms
not.
and
I'm
I
not
don't
like
each other.
You don't like shrooms?
No, shrooms don't like me.
Damn.
No, I get real like let's burn
happens.
this fucking place to the ground on shrooms.
Oh,
It goes evil real quick.
really?
Oh, at the drop of a hat.
We
used to do so. Me and my buddies used to do mushroom night. We would get an ounce of mushrooms and put them on like the kitchen table. We'd all split them, money even, and we'd have a fridge literally full of like 230s of beer. And that's the night. You just eat mushrooms like they're Cheetos and drink beer.
Yeah.
And then it
I
gets.
wish my friends were more fun.
It gets dark real good. No, my buddies are a good time.
Dude.
Look. You know when you're doing cocaine at the
They're
local
like,
bar and the
I'm
kids
scared
that,
of shrooms.
when you're doing coke at the local bar and the kids that dabble in heroin are like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's your message. You're like, I should reevaluate my life choices.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
too far.
yeah,
But shrooms are great, and acid is great. You know.
yeah,
Yeah, psychedelics are amazing.
I'll still take psychedelics if I'm going to a concert or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, I won't even mess around with MDMA. I'm too scared of fentanyl.
Yeah.
My old ass is too afraid. If I was 20 years old right now, I would have fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I would have just taken whatever you gave me.
Yeah.
Like, here's a pill.
I
Okay.
imagine. Yeah,
That's
I
my
imagine.
mentality. Well, how many are you taking? Double. Roll here,
You
boys.
pussy.
What is this? What are we, farmers? Let's go.
That's some real white boy shit.
That's some white boy shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
No,
I was
handle my
always
business.
I was scared of all that, but then like I started like dabbling. Like I like crawled my way in. Like just a little bit. Like I started like my first time with shrooms. I did like 1 gram. You know?
That's
Like,
good.
just,
That's
like,
good. That's nice.
Nice and easy. Then I did 1.8. Got myself 2.3. Then I did an eighth. Like that's the most I've done.
Eighth is tough. Eighth is tough.
I mean, I had a whole experience. I thought I pissed myself. Like
I thought I shat myself on shrooms a couple
Yeah,
times.
it's
I've never
nuts.
have, but I thought I have.
Yeah, I ran to the bathroom.
I swear to God, at concerts, I've ran to the bathroom and been
nuts.
like, I shat my pants.
It's crazy, bro. Like, yeah.
Or that you think you have to shit, but you can't shit, but you're convinced you gotta shit.
That happened.
You ever have that one?
That happened to my roommate.
Yeah.
He was in the bathroom. He was in the bathroom for a minute, but nothing came out. It was either Gonzalo or Haido. I don't remember one of them, but one of them was they were in the bathroom for a while and nothing came out. They were like, I don't know, false alarm. I guess.
Convinced you
And I
gotta
was
shit.
like,
No, you just
That
totally
happens?
convinced. Yeah. You ate fungus, man. You ate psychedelic fungus.
Yeah, it does. It gets your stomach weird.
Oh yeah,
It
you
gets
get a
your
little
stomach
bubbly.
weird.
You're like, "Bleh." Especially if you're mixing it with whiskey and beer, like I do.
Yeah. Well, last time I did shrooms, I got drunk as hell, and then so the trip was great. I was drunk. I was on shrooms, but then I smoked weed, and that took me to like it just like it flipped me to like the whole other side where everything got dark.
Once you're tripping, everything fuels your trip. So like I was on acid once, and I was doing some little.
Yeah, like
I might have
elevates,
been doing
right?
some cocaine, and when you do a line of coke on acid, your acid goes bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, for pretty much as long as the line of coke would normally last, except your acid just goes fucking electric city.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I know. Now that's what I gotta do.
I'm a body chemist.
All right.
Not anymore though.
Tell them where to find you or where to find the beer, please. Let them know because this beer's
Oh.
fucking great, guys.
We're everywhere.
The beer's great.
We're everywhere. We're in Bottle Kings, Gary's, your local stores. If they're not there, ask for us. We're distributed in the entire state. We're in all your good local bars.
I gotta check if you guys are in my local shop over here.
I'm gonna tell my boys.
I'm gonna
too.
check. Yeah.
Which liquor store?
Here in Roselle.
What's the name?
Oh, I don't know the name. Something Liquors.
Is it like the Roselle Liquors?
It's in a little plaza by the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. We're in there.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Cool, man. I'm
Yeah.
definitely.
I know where we are everywhere.
All right. Good. Yeah,
Trust me, I know.
That's his job.
So, what is it? What's the Instagram?
Alementary Brewing. Everything's at Alementary.
Elementary Brewing.
Yep.
All right.
My podcast is as Stilettos and Stouts.
Stilettos and Stouts.
Yep. Stilettos and Stouts, Devil's podcast.
Wait, who do you do the podcast with?
Christy
Stilettos?
Flannery.
Okay.
Her Twitter is.
Wait, that's the
confusing.
Stilettos and Stouts? Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's about the Devils? Oh, shit. Okay.
Because her,
cool.
her Instagram handle is like in Stilettos NHL.
Okay.
And I make beer, so Stilettos and Stouts, and that's where we got that.
Send me that so I can throw it on Instagram
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Absolutely, we'll do.
And yeah, man, let's get the yo. I had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
This
Yo,
is super fun. Let's do this again,
dude,
guys. This
you're,
is great.
Yeah, for sure.
you're so much fun, bro. I gotta say, I've had comedians here, and you have made me laugh harder. That's nuts, bro. Like you're a fucking hell of a time.
I like to have fun, man.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't
Breaking balls
expecting
my
that.
whole life. I just go with it. I told you I'd be all right.
Yeah. No, man, you were fucking great. So much fun. All right,
And
man.
you brought beer.
Yeah, you bought beer. My fucking comedian friends are cheap as shit.
And I'm leaving you, beer.
And you leave
beer.
my friends, they take their beer with them. Those motherfuckers.
Bro, you think I paid for this? Come on.
Elementary Brewing, baby. All right, guys, Brigade. You know what to do. Follow, subscribe, like, comment, please. Tell us what you think about the Blacks. Tell us what you think about OJ. Tell us what you think about what else we talk. Mike Tyson. Tell
Come
us
see
what-
Jen Michael at the dojo.
Gringo Loco, and yeah, I'll be at the dojo soon. I was actually gonna be there like last
February
week,
24th.
but February 24th. But the show got rescheduled, waiting for the reschedule. So I'll be there again soon. Hopefully you're DJing.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, man, we're out of here. You guys good?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Deuces.
Love you guys.
Later.